Welcome back to Newsbeat. Whoa, sorry, seems we're having some technical difficulties. Just 1 second. Hey! I look like Fonzie, right? Well, you may wonder why the Happy Days theme song is playing right now. Well, that's because today is the 28th anniversary of the 196th episode of Happy Days. That's right, the best episode of all, when the Fonz becomes a substitute teacher. Come on, that's not that big of a stretch. That's not. But as for movie news, I gave you a sneak peek last time of what the Mayans predict will happen in 3 years. But if you missed Thursday's episode, I'll give you a hint. Things aren't looking good. But whether the movie 2012 comes true or not is not as important as the fact that it is #1 at the box office this week. Wow. Rounding out top 5 are Jim Carrey's A Christmas Carol, the action comedy about a psychic military unit called the Men Who Stare at Ghosts, the drama of the hard knock life of a pregnant teen, Precious, and Michael Jackson's musical documentary, This Is It, just barely hanging on at the 5th spot. And how about we switch it over to that music news? Let's pull at random from the CD holder of destiny and see what's up first. Well, first off, the guy who I hung out with a few weeks ago, no big deal, 50 Scrant, is out with his 4th album called Before I Self-Destruct. And Fall Out Boy is out with a greatest hits album? Just when I thought Fall Out Boy couldn't sell out anymore, I looked at the list of tracks for this album and saw that their greatest hits album was their cover of Michael Jackson's Beat It. And they couldn't even handle the song without a guest appearance by John Mayer. And also out with greatest hits album is Janet Jackson with her #1s. Michael Jackson will appear on this album in the hit single Scream. And of course, John Mayer's marijuana-inspired album, Battle Studies, is also out. On to celebrity news, hardcore band Slipknot's lead singer Corey Taylor and Kings of Leon's drummer Nathan Followill both got married. Not to each other, of course, because that's not legal in most states, but they did marry their respective girlfriends. And do you remember this movie? If you're one of the many who don't, then good for you. But unfortunately, it is forever seared into my memory as the worst movie I've ever seen. And to make things worse, it looks like they're going to make a Charlie's Angels TV show. Again. And that, my friends, is terrible. And for all you iPhone users, you can now get Britney Spears' iPhone app for the low, low price of $1.99. You can get her Twitter updates, access her photo galleries, and it even says Britney catchphrases when you shake it. Let's try it.
It's Britney.
Wow, that was uncalled for. Let's just try it one more time.
Leave Britney alone!
Well, that was uncalled for. And if you want to be super famous like Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt, I suggest you buy their new book, entitled How to Be Famous, Our Guide to Looking the Part, Playing the Press, and Becoming a Tabloid Fixture. Because, of course, we all want to be just like these superstars, who I actually haven't even heard of until today. But contrary to popular belief, those medical masks aren't for keeping them healthy. They actually are for protecting everyone else from their smugness. Well, that's all for entertainment. Don't touch that dial. More Newsbeat after this short break.